have 4 different diaper bags. I want to compare for you guys today. I've used all of these for quite a while, and if you're shopping for a diaper bag or you're trying to figure out which one to put on your baby registry, I think this video is going to be very helpful. I'm going to break it all down, and at the end I will share my overall pick personally, but then who I think which diaper bag is right for, because I do think most of these are right for just different people, and there's one I really just don't really recommend. So we'll get into that. Today, we're gonna be talking about the Calpak diaper bag, the Lulibebe one, the Dagne Dover diaper bag, and the Away diaper bag. All of these are over $100. I wanna say now, if you are adding things like this to your registry, because maybe you're like, I got a rich aunt and uncle that might buy, that's awesome, go for it. But if you are trying to stick to a budget and you yourself are buying your diaper bag, I feel like this is an area you could save money in. You don't have to get these fancy diaper bags. We're talking about a glorified backpack that is carrying your things around. So don't feel like, I know what we see on the internet and what I'm sharing with you today, like you really don't have to spend this kind of money on this kind of a product, okay? I just want to get that out there because I think it's important to keep in mind, because having a baby, it's an expensive season of your life, maybe the most expensive season of your life. Short of like maybe sending your kids to college, I don't know. That's probably, anyway, okay, let's get into it. Let's start with one of the most popular ones I see online is the Dagne Dover diaper bag. Okay, this is the indie neoprene diaper bag specifically. A lot of these brands have more than one diaper bag. This one is the most expensive one I'm gonna mention today. It is $230 for the large size. So it comes in 3 sizes. This is the large, I'm pretty sure. Then there's the small and the medium. So depending on what your needs are, I think a lot of times with a newborn and for your first baby, you end up wanting a little more space. I know that I have 2 kids, okay? I felt more comfortable having more stuff because it felt like I was padded. I was like, okay, I've got everything I could possibly need, because it's overwhelming. It's your first time being a parent and you kind of want to have everything you need. So I can totally see a lot of people wanting the large size, and I think that makes sense, especially if it's your first baby. Or if you have more than one kid and you just need more stuff. So I have the color Camel. This does come in quite a few colors. It's got like a light pink, a blue, 2 different shades of green, a navy, more blush color, blush tan, if you will, gray, black, a lot of color options. Let's talk about the way it is laid out. So it has these 2 zippers in the front that actually go to the exact same compartment. So this is the whole compartment from here to there, but this is just like an easy access pocket. So some people will keep wipes here in the front, and then you can unzip and just use that. I honestly didn't love that middle zipper there. I didn't find it useful. If anything, it just kept confusing me. I'm like, wait, oh yeah, this is the same pouch. So it wasn't as useful to me, but I can understand why people might like that. It has a trolley sleeve. If you are someone that is planning to travel with your baby, toddler, whatever, I think this is essential, truly. I, at this point, will not buy a diaper bag that doesn't have it because of how much we travel. However, if that's not high priority, then it's not high priority. But a lot of these do have the trolley sleeve. So it has, of course, 2 drink pockets on the side. It's got these extra things you could put like a water bottle in if you wanted, I guess. I never really used that. It has 2 little hidden pockets on each side for your phone, maybe your passport if you're traveling. And then on the inside, it has a lot of organization. It has hidden pockets all over the inside with some magnetic closures for part of it, which is really nice. It definitely feels like a high quality diaper bag. You're getting what you're paying for, I feel like, with this. It feels very high quality. It looks very sleek. And this one comes with a lot of accessories. This one comes with the most accessories of anything I'm bringing up. So it comes with this dirt bag, so you can use it. Just makes me think, because I'm just a teenage. Okay, so you can put wet clothes in it, maybe your extra change of clothes. It also comes with a changing mat, folds up pretty small. It's very lightweight, but of course you can just wipe clean. Also comes with this little Dagne Dover zippered pouch that has that same neoprene feeling. And then it has stroller clips. You will utilize these a lot with your stroller. That way you can just have these hanging from your stroller. You can use these to clip the diaper bag onto it so it can just hang. It is very, very useful. And then it also has this insulated little cup holder or bottle holder. I don't know how much this really is going to insulate. I mean, a little bit, but it's not gonna be like a cooler, you know what I mean, for something that you're really trying to keep cold. But it's a nice option to have. It's a nice plus, if you will. So this is also the heaviest one of the ones I'm mentioning. This is 4 pounds. Now, grand scheme of things, is that a big deal? No, but when you're carrying something like this around all of the time with you, those extra pounds, because we're gonna be talking about some that are only 2 pounds or like 1.5 pounds, it is definitely a little bit heavier, and it can hold, the large size can hold 17 liters. It was saying you could fit a 16-inch laptop in this, and then I think the medium can fit like a 14-inch, then the small can fit like a 12-inch or 13-inch, you know what I mean? So you can see all of that on their website for sure, but I really do think this is a well thought out backpack that can fit a lot. It even said this larger size can fit a portable breast pump in it too, if you needed to have that around with you, which I can totally see. I do think this wipes pretty clean. And by wipes clean, I mean generally with neoprene, if you've ever had neoprene, you know what I mean. I feel like it can show a liquid that gets on it easily, like the outline of it, but then when you kind of wipe the entire thing, it goes away. So it's not too terrible to keep clean. I'm trying to remember, I think I've machine washed this once. I don't think I have actually. So really, grand scheme, I think I've just wiped it down. So like you can see a little bit on there that like, honestly, if I wiped that with a mild soap and water and just kind of wiped the entire area, it would go away. So pros on this, it's really cool that there are 3 sizes, small, medium, and large. It definitely comes with the most accessories out of any of the other ones I'm mentioning today. It also comes in a lot of different colors, and it's super comfortable. The straps on this are very well padded. This is a comfortable one to carry around. This is one we brought with us to different trips, like to Disney World. Very, very comfortable to wear and truly can fit a ton. The con is it is the most expensive one I'm mentioning today, and on top of that, I didn't love, it has these straps so that you can, I mean, literally, so you can kind of open it wider. It almost creates more room in the bag and you can really get in there. However, I feel like this was always getting in the way, whether it was open or closed, with the drinks I'm trying to put in there, and it drove me nuts. And you are getting a bottle or your water cup or whatever out of there constantly. And it really did drive me insane. So it's one of those small inconveniences, but for something so expensive, I think it's something that you should be aware of that might bother you. But otherwise, a really, really great diaper bag option for sure. Next up is probably the prettiest one we're gonna look at today. It's the Lulibebe. This is the one I've probably used the longest and I've continued to go back to for various reasons. So this is the petite Monaco diaper bag. This is actually their smaller one, the petite one. They have a fuller sized one. I think I used this most when my youngest, like when she was 1.5, I just felt like I didn't need as much to carry around, you know what I mean? And it worked great. I could have used the larger size like when she was even younger. And honestly, I feel like I used this even when she was a baby too. I kind of was switching between. But it's so pretty. This is one you see online, influencers using all of the time. It's very, very pretty. It is a good diaper bag. It's a very well-made, very sturdy. It's made of vegan leather. The smaller one retails for $139. The larger, like regular sized one is $179. So definitely cheaper, still expensive, but definitely cheaper than the Dagne Dover. So this one weighs 2.2 pounds, the mini one does. And so about half the weight of the Dagne Dover, but it's also much smaller. This is like 11 by 11 by like, I think 6 inches deep is what it said. So it's got these nice little feet on the bottom. So when you're setting it down, it's kind of holding it above. It of course has 2 drink holders. The drink holders have a little snap, which is nice. So they're not just sticking out. It comes with these straps, which are great because you can actually make this into like an over-the-shoulder bag if you'd prefer. You can just kind of throw the strap on and carry it that way. However, if you do that, you're still gonna have these straps on there. You know what I mean? Like you're not taking these off and putting this on. It's just in addition to it. But it's a nice option to have, you never know. Or if you just wanna do that and drape it over your stroller, you could do that too. It's a simpler diaper bag, which I think a lot of people are looking for, something that's not a million compartments. So the front bag has a zipper, which is nice. So if you're out in the rain, it's got this quilted design. It actually zips and you can put, like I have put my like phone and lip balm and whatever in there, and maybe like a little pacifier. And then in the main compartment, it is a satin lined interior. It's got some organization in there as well. But again, really, really simple. I generally found that with this added height here at the top, right here, even though this is the smaller size, I found that I was able to still fit a lot in here. You know what I mean? I didn't find that this was an uncomfortable bag. It's not super padded or anything, but it never felt like it was like digging into my shoulder or anything like that. And this also comes in a lot of colors. They've got like a purple and a mint green. They've got all the neutral colors you want. They have so many neutral shades. You really can get like the exact shade you might want. Different grays and browns and creams and pinks. Of course, they've got black and dark brown too. This is not my first one of these. I think I had the brown one, like the camelish color, and it was really pretty too. And it also comes with stroller straps. I don't know where those are right now, but it also comes with that too. So same thing, you can just hang them on. Easy to keep clean as well on the outside. You can just kind of wipe it. This is not something that you're gonna get a stain on very easily. I will say the only thing I could predict is, and I can actually see I've got a little bit of like a milk mess on the satin in here, and I just haven't cleaned it off. So that will be where like after a year, you might see some wear and tear on the inside. Not tear, but like literally if you spill stuff, just something to be aware of. So the pros for this, it's the cutest option. If you are really wanting to get a diaper bag that is pretty, if you're the one that's gonna be carrying it around, and it's cute. It's cute. It's also simple, which I really do think a lot of us, sometimes that's what you're looking for. Sometimes you don't want all of the bells and whistles and you just want something that's simple organization. You don't need to carry around a lot, or if you are wanting to carry around a lot, you can get the bigger size. I like that it's convertible with that shoulder strap, so you have that option. And again, there's lots of different colors. One con is I feel like the drinks on the side, it was a little bit tight. Like bottles fit in here, no issue at all. And like regular sized water bottles, no problem. But like if you're getting one of the like thermos ones, I found those sometimes could be a little tricky to get in there. They would get in there, but like if I had this stuffed full, it was a little bit harder. And there's no trolley sleeve. So if that's important to you, where you just slide it over the handle of your suitcase, they don't have that. So this is something I would just keep on my back when we're traveling, which again, not a big deal, but it's something to be aware of. Okay, 2 more to go. Are you still with me? If you are, and you are in baby registry mode, go check out this video next. This was one I just did. These are 15 things you may have forgotten to put on your baby registry. They're not things that I'm seeing on a lot of blogs and lists and in videos, but as a mom of 2, I really feel like you do need, and they're essential, but they're not on most people's lists. So definitely check that out next. Let's talk about the Away diaper bag. This is the newest one. So this one is specifically called the Featherlight diaper backpack. This retails for $178. I have the Amaro Brown. They only have 2 colors, brown, this brown, and black. So that's something to be aware of. If you were wanting like a cream color or something else, you're not gonna find that in this, at least at the time I'm filming this. This can fit 23 liters. It only weighs 1.5 pounds. This is incredibly lightweight, even though it actually is one of the larger capacity diaper bags. And it's made by a travel company. And technically like Dagne, Dover, and the other one I'm gonna talk about, Calpak, these are all kind of travel focused-ish companies and like bags. This, however, is very, very well thought out. This is the one I am currently using. I just felt that there's something in there. There we go. This one costs $178, so definitely pricey, not as expensive as the Dagne Dover. So let's talk through the organization of it. First of all, the shape. I like the shape. There's something about it that just looks pleasing to the eye, that it's like thinner here and a little wider here. The drink pockets on the side are plenty big. I am sliding things in there with absolutely no issue. It is incredible. It's plenty big, but it's still tight enough to like hold on to what's in there. I love this upper, like on this part that opens here, okay? I love this pouch here. We used that like for a while when she was using pacifiers. That is where the pacifiers were. We knew where to find them, but she couldn't see them. There's also this, that is usually where we would put their sunglasses. So again, easy access. On the inside, again, it's simple. It's a big cavernous thing. You can really see inside. There are 2 more like drink things or whatever. Honestly, I usually would put their sunscreen in one of those, and then like a little holder for your phone, like on a shopping cart for like the last 20 minutes of your grocery shopping trip with them when they're losing it. You know what I mean? Or you don't, and you will. Anyway, and I'm talking like toddlers, not babies. Anyway, okay. So then there's this large pocket here that again is kind of see-through and very easy to wipe clean. This whole thing is very easy to wipe clean. A lot of times that's where I'll put their snacks. So then in the front, they've got this front pouch here, and it also just opens. And then on the back, it has got a trolley sleeve. And when I tell you, I didn't even realize this was here until I was prepping for this video. a pocket where you can fit your laptop sleeve. It's padded. You can put your iPad, Kindle, laptop, whatever. Very, very comfortable to wear. The straps, I mean, they feel like a normal backpack strap, but they're very comfortable. We brought this around Europe with us this summer with the girls and no issues at all. It was amazing. This also, I don't know where they are yet again, but this also comes with stroller clips, so you can clip it on to your stroller. So it also comes with a changing pad that is very lightweight, again, wipeable, and this little diaper organizer. You can just put the two diapers in this part, you can put the wipes or whatever on the other, you could put the changing pad on this side, boom. It's really kind of a nice, quick and easy thing that you can have near the top that you can just pull out. And that I think is genius, because when you're rifling around for your diapers and stuff in here, in a diaper bag, it makes you crazy. So yeah, you just find the handle and you can just pull it right out if you want. This is machine washable. I don't know if it says it is, but I machine washed it and it came out very, very clean. You know, when you're wearing straps and if you're like walking around a city traveling and you're sweating and the strap's like right there, we were able to clean all of that up. I literally put it in the washing machine and then I let it air dry and it was as good as new, which was amazing. So the good news is I do feel like, you know, you can get stains on it and you'll see them kind of similar to the Dagne Dover, but I do feel like it cleans up really well. So that's a con and a pro, you know. It is super lightweight. Like I said, this is the lightest one. That's why it's called their featherlight. It's so lightweight. It is amazing. The organization is so well thought out. It's simplified enough, but there's still really smart things they've thought through in this. I love that it's got a trolley sleeve and that there's plenty of room. So the cons, obviously the price for any of these are kind of pricey. I would say the price is the con for any of these, but also the color options. There's only the brown and the black as of the time I'm filming this. So might be a con to you, might not be, but there you go. The last one we're gonna talk about is from Calpak. This one I've had quite a journey with. This one is kind of similar where it's like a more lightweight one. Similar to this one's still lighter weight though. This is the convertible mini diaper backpack. So it does have some kind of cool things, cool features. This is $148. Now, like I said, this is the mini size. They have the full size. That one is $195. They both have the trolley sleeve. It's made of recycled nylon, so that's one thing they tout a lot about this. It's made from eco-conscious, whatever their wording is, recycled stuff. So that is cool if that's something you're looking for. They've got that in this. This smallest size carries 12 liters. Again, I don't really have a great reference point for that, but in case that's important to you, the full size is 17.5 liters. This one has a few colors. It's got black, brown, and cream, and then they have some limited edition colors that look really cool too. So it's got drink pockets on both sides. These are insulated, so they've got kind of like this more, you know, makes me think of like a lunchbox insulation. So it helps a little. I don't think it's gonna make a crazy difference, but it is a nice feature. This is a magnetic closure, okay, here on the front. But then it also zips up. So like your stuff's not gonna get ruined or rained on in there. Some decent organization. Again, nothing crazy, but there's definitely enough going on there. There's a zipper pouch in the back. They also have this zipper here. Again, this was so nice. We could put like a pacifier in a little case in here, quick grab thing, sunglasses. This one also has a hidden pocket. There's this hidden pocket on the back here where I would sometimes slide like my Kindle or my iPad. And then there's also this hidden one on the inside of the trolley sleeve. So if you're really trying to hide something, it's zippered. It's not super big, but you could put something in there too. And it's convertible. You can make this from a backpack to a tote over your shoulder to a crossbody. So there's a lot of different options with this. This one technically doesn't come with stroller straps, but it says on their site, so assuming it's still the same, that every diaper bag comes with a free gift of stroller straps that retail for like $32. So assuming they keep that going, I don't know why they wouldn't just change it and make it so that they just all come with the stroller straps, but whatever, I digress. Here was my issue with this. It's very lightweight. It was a smaller one, like I said, which I liked for a period, but it got very, very dirty. So this was one that like, if a speck of like sunscreen, for example, got on this, it was there forever. Like I had tried to hand wash it. I followed their care instructions. Finally I got to a point where I was like, I'm just gonna throw it in the washer. So I did, and some of it came out, but like you can see where it's, I don't even know if it's coming across. Yeah, where there's just these stains that you just can't get out. It's kind of ripped a bit there. I don't even, not ripped, but like just kind of weird. So I just don't think it's highly washable, which is kind of important because diaper bags get dirty. You're carrying around every day. You've got kids stuff, spit up, milk, juice, suckers, whatever. So my pros for this one, lots of color options. It's super lightweight. It's cool that it's convertible into 3 different ways, but the biggest con is it's not easy to keep clean or to wash, which I feel like is a pretty big con in my book. And the fact that the stroller straps you have to buy separately, but again, they should be free, so, you know. So let's go through my kind of final thoughts on these as you're figuring out what diaper bag, and maybe it's none of these for you, but as you're figuring out what diaper bag you want to either put on your registry or purchase yourself. The cutest one award goes to the Lulibebe. It really is so cute, whether you get the small or the larger size. The larger size looks just like this, just bigger. Very, very pretty, very durable and well made, and totally different than any of the other ones I've shown today. I think the most travel friendly one is the Away one. I just think it is so well thought out. It's so easy to access everything in there with this wide opening. It has everything you would need when you're traveling with it. I can say that with certainty, as I have traveled with this quite extensively with the kids. The one that's got the most bells and whistles is certainly the Dagne Dover one. It comes with so many different accessories, so many different pockets and organizations and things. I feel like there's still things you can do with this that I haven't even tapped into. You know what I mean? So definitely a lot of bells and whistles, very trendy as well. Dagne Dover is definitely a very trendy brand. Originally, I was gonna give the award to the smallest and lightest to the Calpak one, which is true. However, I'm pretty sure the Away one might actually be lighter. Which is crazy because the Away one is much bigger. Okay, the Calpak mini size is 1.75. Yeah, the Away is only 1.5. So never mind, the smallest one may go to Calpak, but the Away one is the lightest one. That's wild. So my overall favorite after using all of these, many of them for a year or for like 6 months, 8 months, my favorite is the Away one, if you haven't gleaned that already. I would consider if they made a smaller version of this, getting that, but it's so lightweight, it fits so much. I genuinely think this, like we kind of finally found our perfect diaper bag for our life, because we do travel a lot, but also we've got 2 kids, so I'm able to have a change of clothes for both of them in here, you know, wipes. We're kind of getting through potty training, so moving out of the diaper stage eventually, but well, actually we are. It's not the point of this video, Jessica. Okay. Anyway, I really love it. I really would say like this is my favorite, and the Lulibebe is a close second. And I toggle between these depending on what we're doing. If I want everything to be cuter and I don't need as much room, I'm grabbing the Lulibebe because it's so pretty and it works so well for me. And you know what I mean? So those are definitely my like top 2 picks. So if you are in the throes of creating a baby registry, first of all, I feel for you. It's so exciting and it's fun, but it's also just a little stressful because once you start looking at like one category of something, like let's say diaper bags or strollers or car seats, you go down a rabbit hole, and then you get to that like decision paralysis, or no, what is it called? Choice paralysis, where you're like, I can't choose. Like, so I really, really hope this helped you in your choice paralysis for diaper bags. So if you are in that season right now, check out this video as well. I'll also link this below. This is my like ultimate things you need to put on your baby registry, and also things that I regret. There are definitely some things I spent a lot of money on, or someone spent a lot of money on for me through my baby registry, and I kind of regret and I wish I'd gone with something different. So I share all of that in there. I hope that is also helpful. I know it's helped a lot of you guys. So thank you if you have been around a while. I hope you subscribe. Stick around. We got more content like this coming. We've also got my weekly vlogs where we just hang out, chill, talk about life, being a parent, being a, you know, doing all the things, okay? We're just surviving life together. I hope you stick around and subscribe and check out some more of my videos that I linked below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friend.